The fear of raising your first child can be overwhelming. For many new parents, the anxiety starts before birth and continues for weeks after. Amy Gastaburo still remembers the questions that echoed in her head.
At the beginning, the labor and delivery, was he going to be healthy? How is that going to go? And then it was bringing him home, what do I do with him now? And all the basics, bathing, feeding, his crying, how am I going to know what's wrong? How am I going to know what's due? Am I going to be a good mother?
Amy and her husband Greg found the first couple of weeks with their newborn to be extremely difficult. They were frustrated and stressed out by the responsibilities of being new parents.
Being a new parent affects me both mentally and physically, in the fact that I worry a lot about their well-being and providing for him and make sure he has all the right stuff and eats right, he's healthy and mom's healthy.
But all that worry isn't doing you or the baby any good. In fact, if you feel nervous and uptight, chances are your baby will too.
Infants certainly feel the parents' reaction. They don't talk, but as you know, you can see the facial expressions, the smile which is there. They don't smile. You can see a staring expression when they're frightened. When the mother is concerned, you can see the baby's facial expressions changing altogether.
Play with Daddy. He's my guy.
Pediatricians tell us most new parent fears are caused by lack of interaction with children. If you haven't spent a lot of time around newborns, their fragility may be intimidating. Before Adam was born, Amy and Greg were never around babies, so their little bundle of joy made them a bundle of nerves.
I feel that my newborn does feel my anxiety. I can tell, especially when he was a newborn, because I was very anxious. He was colicky and the reflux and crying a lot and wouldn't stop. And, I would get upset, and I could feel that he would get upset too, they feel what their mother's feeling.
A good way to alleviate your anxiety is to take the proper precautions. Car seats made out of durable plastic provide the flexibility and strength your baby needs to stay safe. And remember, when installing car seats, be sure that the nylon plastic seat belts used are securely locked and free of kinks. Proper use of plastic safety devices such as these can help save the lives of those we love. But what happens when safety measures aren't enough? Many new parents question what they would do in an emergency situation. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that all parents and caregivers know how to perform CPR and the Heimlich maneuver. You should also keep the following numbers handy by taping them by a nearby phone: your home phone number, mobile number, and address, your child's pediatrician, emergency medical services, the police, your hospital, and Poison Control Center. There are so many uncertainties when it comes to raising a child, but as the milestones come and go, so will the fears. As time goes by and your confidence grows, you'll notice what was once your biggest fear is now your least concern.
Now, now that I've calmed down and I've learned to read him and understand him and more of his cries and his demands, I'm a little calmer, and I've noticed it's made a big difference with both of us.